All right. Hello, my name is Noah Ebling, and I am here as a part of the Gardner company. And I made a little notes here for you. So I am here to discuss a potential partnership between you and I with United Bank and Gardner. Is there anything you would like to discuss in this meeting today, or any concerns you may have?
Yeah, so I guess the main thing, I don't know much about Gartner, so just learning more about your company and what you have to offer would be great.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'm just kind of here to maybe get some pain points out of you, or things you're concerned about, that you're maybe interested in. So I did see that. I saw your LinkedIn profile. I saw your social media statuses and everything. I did see that you joined as the CIO for United Bank about 3 months ago. I've been in
Yeah.
for Gartner about 6 months now. You want to tell me a little bit about that and how that's going for you?
Yeah, so the transition's been pretty good. The people I work with right now are just amazing. I would say if it was a perfect world, I would have someone to kind of help ease my transition. I feel like I don't really have a sort of mentor person who's kind of helping me learn the role. But other than that, I love working here so far.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, I'm going to give about 15 minutes here. It's not too long. I won't take too much of your time. So we end up probably around 4:15, if that's okay to you.
Great.
Sweet. All right, let's get started. So I work for, we do an investment little under 1.5 billion. Our company started in the early 1900s. So
Okay.
we're coming up on, like, I think it is our 100 years of our company. So that's awesome. We currently have 999 employees, 26 of them being in the IT program. Um, so so I just want to break this down for you. We do have three different options as far as like a collaboration goes for you.
Okay.
We have the research side of things, we have cost optimization, and then we also have the executive partnership option as well. All three of these, the price does not increase in 2 years, but it is a 3-year service agreement.
Okay.
With these kind of programs and partnerships, like I said, it's a 3-year service agreement. So it is $50,000 per year, which may seem like a lot. So it's a total of 150,000.
Okay.
Is that something that you might kind of scared about? Is that something that you're kind of concerned about?
Yeah, so it seems a little high to me, but also if you could just dive in a little bit more about those three specific products, maybe I would see justification for spending that much money.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, this is why I'm here to kind of just kind of not persuade, but more inform you, just kind of help you, guide you through the process on what we offer. So to start, so I'm kind of still part of like the research. I know I'm still young, and that might sound scary to some people. So that's just kind of, we're researching and kind of figuring out what works, what doesn't. Cost optimization. It'll say this option it will save you money in the long term. It does sound scary. Like I said, it's 150K in
Okay.
3 years, but the amount of education and kind of informed like information you're going to get out of this, it'll be good for you in the long run as far as different kind of options go. This one also does sound a little scary, but the executive partnership, this is where you kind of partner with different collaborations, and it kind of pushes you and moves you toward the next step, in that these all kind of go together and kind
Okay.
of go hand in hand. So what are you kind of thinking about all
Yeah,
of those?
so I know one of our goals at United Bank is to cut costs. So that cost optimization product definitely would be a good fit for us.
Right.
And then the executive partner, just having someone to, push me, like you said, would be nice because maybe I don't even know if they could act as a mentor to me or something that kind of sound when I think of executive partner, that's kind of what I'm thinking of. So, if that's the case, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that is what that option's all kind of about. Like I said, I did want to go back to what you're currently doing right now, do you have any current, I guess, end goals by the end of this year that you kind of want to focus on?
Yeah, so I would just say cutting costs is our big one. We just want to save a little bit more money on our budget. And I would also say that the way we're trying to figure out how to cut costs is not very effective. We're just using research websites like Google or Bing, which, personally, I'm not a big fan of. So
Mhm.
I think a lot of time's wasted, trying to figure out how do we cut costs.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the times we do, like you said, we do think about things like Google, Bing, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, and we're not here really to waste time in that aspect. So we really need to focus on what will work and what can push us forward. Um, so I guess did have one more question. Is there anything besides maybe cost optimization that you personally as a person would like to improve that I can maybe help you with?
Mhm. Just, getting in touch with maybe the executive partner to act as a mentor. If there could be someone to help me in my role, that would make my life a lot easier, help me save a lot of time and just get rid of a lot of stress I've been having.
Right. So as I've gave you the three different options, you are able to choose all three of these options, or if there's just one in particular that you might want to choose. That's not something personally we have to discuss as of today. But I just want to just give you some information about all three of those, and maybe you can kind of maybe think about it.
Yeah.
There is no pressure there at all. Um, but moving forward, is there any certain time we can probably like rediscuss if you maybe like by next week, if you kind of just want to sit and think about it for a little bit?
Oh yeah, that would be great. I'm not the final decision maker with this product. I would say our CFO is. So if you could give me a week, I'll talk with him, and maybe I'll even our next meeting invite the CFO, and you'll be able to talk with both of us, and see if this is something where we'll take the next steps and implement.
Awesome. Sweet. So that pretty much covers just what I want to talk to you about today. Is there any other further questions you might have for me before we maybe potentially proceed?
Yeah, so I know you said $50,000 per year. Is there any way we could cut that down to 45,000 or 40,000?
I do agree with you that. So this is just the base that we do give. Like I said, this number does not increase in the 2 years. So this will remain the same for the 3 years.
Okay.
But like I said, that is something when we meet next, that is something we could talk about. That's something I could probably think about and negotiate on as two partnerships. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. So should we set up the next meeting for next week, or what are the next steps?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give it about a week to think about it. I'll give you some time to kind of think about
Okay.
just how you potentially may want to move forward with our company as a partnership. So I think next week we can reconvene and kind of
Yeah,
rediscuss some
sounds
things.
great. What day and time are you thinking?
I am free on Wednesday next week. Is Wednesday around 1 o'clock okay for you?
Yeah, that's perfect. I'll put that down on my calendar and our CFO's calendar. And I was just wondering, could you send me the notes of this meeting just so I have something to, look back at?
Absolutely. I will make some comments, notes, and I'll send it to your email as soon as
Awesome.
possible.
Great. Thank you
Sweet.
so much. It was great
Awesome.
talking to you.
Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
Yes, thanks, you too.